Here's Curry. 22 points for him. Fires for three. That's good. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Crawford outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 25 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Dan Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. James against Thompson. James dishes to Mozgov. Outside Irving. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts. The way up. Irving's got 19 points.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Hold on now. That was some kind of move. Somebody, anybody, get an ankle brace for this dude.
That was nice.
What a move, huh?
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And the technical free throw is good. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Golden State. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Irving up top, guarded by Curry. And he gets it to go. And that's now 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring. And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Love the pass to Irving. No luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
On its way from Curry for 2. Nice D from Crawford.
And you know, now we have all these analytics, and if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 8. The drive by Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals. And, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
LeBron outside. Jefferson has a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Jefferson's got 5 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. But they recover it. Azili kicks to Livingston. There's the dish to Azili. Pass to Thompson. The feed to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Back to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Barnes in for Sean Livingston. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. That's good. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Thompson against LeBron. That's short off the rim. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Curry. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Curry's got 38 points.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for James. We got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Nice shot by Smith.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Bogut. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Varejao. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Bogut.
Andrew Bogut. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now here's Crawford. Puts up a 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cleveland ahead. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers leading by 14. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Crawford. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Pick by Varejao. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Crawford. Iguodala with the steal. And here is Spates to the middle. Stolen by Varejao. Crawford against Barbosa. Crawford outside. Pick by Varejao. 5 to shoot. Barnes against Crawford. Warriors with the rebound. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Barbosa. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barbosa's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Outside Irving. From the arc. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, you can work for a better shot than that.
It's Crawford on the wing. Covered by Barnes. It's Crawford with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Checking out the game Jamal Crawford is having. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky Suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov. He's checked in for Verejao. Love. Comes in for Thompson. And it's LeBron in for J.R. Smith. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. It's stolen by Bogut. To the inside. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
James outside. From downtown, LeBron with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And Barbosa has it in the corner. LeBron with the block. And they'll keep possession. Fires the three. And it's Barbosa again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
James wide open. Another three for Cleveland.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Warriors trail by 16. On its way from Barbosa for two. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Crawford outside, but they get it back. Kicks it out to James from outside the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary. And in terms of dealing with their passing, just a solid. Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Irving. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Crawford against Barbosa. Shoots from the corner. Crawford missing again. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 19. And the rejection by Love. Irving against Bogut. Outside Irving. Six on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shumpert against Iguodala. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good for Iguodala. 6 seconds left in the game. Smith for three. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.